Have you ever wondered how to actually buy an existing business? Have you ever wondered what it's like to have cash flow from day one? Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a boss of something? If these are some of the items that may be percolating in your mind, this video might be for you. If not, go ahead and scroll past. With that said, let's go over into some general topics. Unfortunately, let me start with the bad stuff right away. There are get-rich-quick schemes. There are courses and promises of you can do this too if you just spend this much money on some digital content that may or may not make you money. Now, I will say, I think there's probably 70-80% of good ideas out there and good products. But there's a lot of misunderstanding that doing something and just having it done and money flows to you, if you just buy this course or do this, you'll make a fortune. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Now, let's look at the other side. If you have an existing business, you already have proof that there's money coming in. You see that in the cash flow statements, in the income statements, past tax returns, etc., etc., etc. Now, is there a guarantee that this money will always come in? No. There is ebbs and flows in the economy. There's different things that can happen worldwide. We're not going to talk about that because it's probably going to get this video banned, but we all know what we're talking about. The whole country can shut down like that. But on the whole course of items, cliche of a word, I guess, but the whole course of items, if you have something that is already doing something and you just step in as ownership, you enjoy that cash flow. Now, having a business, you basically have two ways to do it. One, you could start from scratch, do your own thing, or two, you buy something that's up and running. There's pros and cons to both sides, but in a nutshell, when you're buying a business, you have the cash flow that's already there. A lot of times that cash flow will qualify for financing so you can actually purchase the business. If you do something from scratch, once again, there are some benefits for that, but overall, you're speculating, you're hoping that income will come in. It's not done yet. So that's something that you're still taking a quote-unquote gamble on. Once again, to reemphasize, just because a business is up and running doesn't mean the money will always come in. It just means it's coming in now. You can actually tangibly see that funds coming in. Whatever the sales are, whatever the net is, whatever the owner benefit, etc. You can look to change, tweak, stuff like that, give you an idea. So, how do you actually find these type of businesses? Do you just go on a social media group and you see it there? There's sometimes you're going to see those items, but a lot of times in business, in businesses for sale, the good ones, you're never going to hear about them, ever, because they're confidential. They're not even publicly advertised, especially some of the ones that make big money. And by big money, that's different from everybody's point of view, but in a nutshell, if it's making over $500,000 a year, a lot of times you're not going to see those posted on a social media group. It's just not going to happen. There's too many employees. There's too many competitors. The confidentiality has to be too high or held close to the vest so word doesn't get out that the business is for sale. You'll see this a lot in retiring companies or people that are passing on, and they might that are not passing on the business in a family succession, and they want to exit out the business. These are the hidden jewels. These are the quote unquote gold mines. And the reason they're gold mines is not for the billions that they could make or whatever the number is. It's because there's enough cash flow that they can self-sustain the debt that it costs to purchase the business, leave enough for the owner, that's you, to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle. Also, at that level, as a minimum, by the way, 500,000 a year minimum that they're making, it should have enough there that it's self-sustained for the debt, for your management team to be in there, that you can run it mostly passive, or quote unquote fancy word absentee. If this is something that interests you, you have to get people on your team that can help you. The best way to get people on your team is find local area business brokers that are working in the local area that you want. Now, there's a lot of qualified people out there, a ton. Not all of them have to be M&A advisors, and a lot don't have to be business brokers, but a lot of them are. There's different qualifications, there's different stipulations that can help you at the areas you're looking at. But in general, if you're dealing with somebody that has an inside track of what is happening in the marketplace, and more importantly, of the stuff that you're never ever going to see, even on the for sale by the business websites for sale, a lot of those, and here's just a little tip, about 80% of things that you see publicly advertised, they never sell. And the reason they do is a lot of them are junk. But the good quality stuff, the high earning stuff, you have to get yourself some brokers, some M&A advisors, or some people that are actually in the circles that can hear these conversations. If you don't, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. So in summary, if you want cash flow and you want it now, and you don't want to speculate of what could be from starting a brand new business, and you want something in your local area, hook up with a local area business broker or M&A advisor that knows the market and knows the area you're in. This will be your golden winning ticket. If this helps you, use one of the links below, and there's no courses, there's no funnels, there's none of that stuff. We're just here to help you. And by the way, free of charge, there's no obligation, there's none of that stuff. We're not going to spam you with emails, but if we find something and we can make a match that's a win-win, yes, we'll earn a commission, but it's a win-win situation. Once again, if we can help you anyway, visit the website. All contact information is below. Share, like, comment, whether it's good or bad, leave some comments, doesn't matter. All good. I wish you the best. Hope this video helped somebody out there. And once again, if we can be of any help, all our links are below. Have a fantastic day and get that cash flow.